Morrowind, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners has been now ported to the Quest 1, Quest 2, and the Quest 3. And holy shit, it blew my Rick Grimes theme socks right off. So in preparation of this update, I have played through probably the 5th or 6th time on the Quest 2. And since its release, I have spent also more hours going through back and forth to see what the differences is on this new update. Let me walk you through it, alright? You're gonna immediately notice the Quest 2 version just looks muddy, and the Quest 3 version looks like it's more clear, it's more colored, and it's got a lot more contrast. There's darks and bright brights. Now let's start talking about the nitty-gritty of it, alright? So the texturing, first of all. I'm pretty sure every single damn thing has been improved texturally. For example, look at this axe. Holy shit. Look at the wood grain on that motherfucker. Massively improved. And here's the knife. You can see some improvement there, and these bricks here on the wall, much more contrasted, and it pops way more out of you. And by the way, there's gonna be moments of silence where I let you suck in the visuals, all right? So suck it in, buddy. Now let's talk more about the color. All the environments have received a new palette, it seems. Before, everything looked just gray and foggy, but now things are clear and very colored. Let's talk about the contrast. Just look at this environment. You can see there's really dark areas and really bright areas. Where on the Quest 2, it's all sort of gray in a way of speaking. Also, an absolutely huge part of this update is they added details everywhere. There's foliage, there's moss, there's garbage and shit all over the ground that's been added. Now, if you look around, you can see maybe some birds over here. You take a look. There's some smoke coming out of the chimney over there. Power structures. There's trees. There's just a whole bunch of new shit added. There's whole ass backgrounds added to the game. Like before, there was nothing there. And look, holy crap! When I was switching back and forth through the headsets, sometimes I'd be like, holy shit! There's so much more detail added. It feels so much more alive. It's really nice. Also, some of the reason why these new textures, these new sharper textures look so good is because something that was called a normal map was added onto the textures. I say that like I know what the fuck a normal map is. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that textures react to light with normal maps on. For example, you can see me here moving around the flashlight, and this texture that I'm flashing is sort of changing, while on the Quest 2 it doesn't change at all. So the textures change based on where the light is coming from. That's so important with not only realism, but also to make things look like it's popping out at you, even though it's not. It doesn't even have any polys on it. I'm pretty sure almost all the textures have now received a normal map to them, so you'll be able to see a lot more detail and depth to everything you see. There's shadows or ambient occlusion underneath the walkers. Take a look at their feet. You can see there's shadows now under their feet as they walk toward you. And when they slump over, there's a really dark ambient occlusion right where they fall. That can maybe be toned down, but it's better than nothing, I'll say. The flashlight in this game also got a little bit of love. There's now a ray coming from the flashlight if you turn it sideways. But also, huge thing is that there's real-time shadows on everything you point your light at. That adds so much, I can't even explain it. You can see me here going through dark environments and the shadows just casting off of things. And look at this walker coming towards me with the light creeping behind him as they're coming to eat your ass. Also, there's added bloom for certain lights all around the game. Take a look. Wow. Isn't that something? Lots of new reflections are added. Some of the weapons have added reflection, but also bullets. As you can see here, these bullets I'm holding have reflection. A lot of the reflections on things you'd imagine to get reflected, like water on the ground, or like even the eyes on the walkers have reflection now. Also, they improved quite a few visual bugs. I wish they would go back and fix the Quest 2 ones. Many of the worlds, there's rolling fog, but for some damn reason, as you can see underneath, the rolling fog is so ugly as it blends into the environment. On the Quest 3, that's gone. Among other bugs, they also fixed these white bugs and the God rays and smoke particles just popping in and out of existence depending on where you are. Of course, this update does not come without its caveats. I do find the game hitches quite a bit more, not a lot more, but like when you're walking into a new environment or like you're just going through a room, sometimes it'll hiccup real bad. Like half the screen will start like tearing or wobbling. It's fucking weird, bro. Or sometimes it just stutters. Also, the aliasing, I would say it's on par with the last one, not improved. I mean, it's still really pixelated far away, but I will say it's more than acceptable. The resolution is quite high. And so there you go. That's the new Quest 3 Walking Dead Saints Incident Part 1 update. And, well, that's all I gotta say, video gamers. More to come for show. More to come for show. Hang on tight.